Okay, this is a roof inspection at 462 Lashley Street. There was hail reported here within the last year. It was smaller hail, but you can see some evidence of some older and newer hail throughout the roof. I've circled some of these spots throughout here on this front slope. Another thing I wanted to point out is this valley is starting to fail. You can see right here how much you can move this valley up and down. So that's something that is, it's probably not leaking yet, but eventually you're going to have leaks here because you can see this whole valley is kind of starting to lift up. We install valleys differently now. This was the old way to do it. This is probably at least a 20-year-old roof, I would guess. Another thing insurance companies look for is dents on your soft metals. You can see here there's quite a few dents on there. I also want to just point out how rusty these turtle vents are. You can see these nails are not rusted through yet, but they will. You actually want those sealed with silicone, but when they rust through and the heads break off, you can see those leaking there because they're not sealed. Another thing, which is just more maintenance, is you can see all this debris in this valley. You don't want that sitting there. You'd like to have that cleaned out. And also, you can look at your gutters are absolutely full of debris and pine needles and mud and whatnot. A good solution for that is gutter guards, then you don't have to keep cleaning them. But you do want to get that taken care of sooner rather than later. What will happen is they'll fill up with water, and then if that water freezes, they can break off the house or actually just pull off the house because of the weight. But you can see how full they are throughout here. And then another thing you want to make sure is to have these trees trimmed back a little bit. Once they start rubbing on your shingles, they'll start to damage the shingles when it gets windy. So there's just a few other things to keep in mind as well.